Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things to mention. We will go from Gyokeres tension once again, what's going on, and also something on Nwaneri, something to say on Barcelona, something to say on Marcus Rashford, Manchester United, Onana, Mbeumo. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, a busy day is always on the transfer market, even today, even on a Saturday, because first of all, we have to say that Barcelona have a new winger for the future. It's a story I've been telling you for weeks here on the channel and on all my platforms. And now Bardghji has signed this contract for Barcelona, a 4-year deal, joining for Barça from Copenhagen for 2 million euros fixed fee, plus add-ons and sell-on clause to the Danish club. So agreement done for the Swedish winger, who will be part of Barcelona first team and then also play for the under-21, so he will be in the middle, trying to develop as quick as possible, trusted by Deco, who wanted to jump on this opportunity despite the interest of several clubs, including Porto, who almost agreed the deal, and Barcelona have been able to get the green light from Copenhagen, from the player, and sign Bardghji. Just to clarify, many rumors also on his brother, very talented 15-year-old Ryan, to be part of this deal for Bardghji to Barcelona. I'm told that this is a separate story. So Bardghji is going to Barça, is a 4-year contract, he signed today. His brother Ryan is absolutely appreciated by Barcelona, but is not a deal already done now together with Bardghji. Will be a separate discussion. Barça are following the player, very talented brother. We will see. And we will see also what happens with Viktor Gyökeres, guys, because today in this saga we have to register the new words of the president of Sporting, Federico Varandas, who basically says the player doesn't want to show up to training, but this is going to make his life even more difficult when it's about leaving Sporting. This is what he says. He also insists on paying the transfer fee they want, otherwise they're prepared to keep the player because he has a contract for the next years. So very strong message coming from the president, a very tense situation between all parties involved in the Gyokeres story. What I can tell to Arsenal fans tonight, many of you asking me what's going on with Gyokeres, is that Gyokeres always had this plan not to show up to training. So this is not something that Sporting understood today. They already knew days ago, more than 1 week ago, from Gyokeres directly to the president. He said, I'm not coming for training, I only want to go to Arsenal. And Gyokeres maintains his position. But why this position is so tense? Because Gyokeres feels betrayed. Gyokeres feels that there was a pact for the player to leave for 60 million euros plus 10 million euros in add-ons. He doesn't feel that that pact is being respected. Arsenal offered 65 and not 60, so even more than what was expected, and Sporting didn't accept because they want more than 65 fixed. They want at least 70. So this is the point. There is still a tense situation, but Arsenal keep working on the deal. All parties want to win their own war in this story, but for sure Viktor Gyökeres maintains his point. He wants to go to Arsenal. He has an agreement with Arsenal on 5-year contract. And so he's not planning to stay at Sporting this summer or for the next 3 years. This is the position of Gyokeres. Sporting maintain their position in public and in private, but Arsenal, behind the scenes, keep working on the Gyokeres deal. So now, guys, you understand that the situation is quite tense, but Arsenal are still working on it. So deal on for Gyokeres between a complicated, tense situation between all parties involved in the story. Some positive news also for Arsenal coming from Nwaneri, because Chelsea, during the discussions between Arsenal and Chelsea for Madueke, basically told Arsenal that they were interested in Nwaneri and prepared to make a bid if Arsenal were not able to agree a new contract with the player, to avoid also losing him on a free, maybe for next summer, to present a bid now. That was the intention of Chelsea. For Arsenal, that was a no. Arsenal never had the intention to let Nwaneri go. Basically, the conversation was already very advanced with Nwaneri. Then, from the players' camp, they wanted some clarity about the game time, the project, the vision from Arsenal. Arsenal had new contacts in the last 48 hours with the camp of Nwaneri. When I say camp, is agents but also family, to present the idea of Mikel Arteta, the trust from the club, the trust from the staff in Nwaneri and this development. And so Arsenal are making progress. They hope to get the green light soon from Nwaneri and to extend his contract as soon as possible to get this deal deal signed as soon as possible. So Arsenal are now optimistic after some difficult moments in the negotiation that was never collapsed. Chelsea tried to enter into the story, but Arsenal maintained their control, maintained their optimism, and made progress in talks with Nwaneri to extend his contract. So Arsenal are absolutely on it. Then guys, let's move to Manchester, because of Marcus Rashford, many questions guys on this one, but Rashford knows that Man United want him out, the club, the management, the manager, so Rashford is prepared to go. The desire of Marcus Rashford remains Barcelona. That's not something new. Since January, Marcus Rashford wants to go to Barcelona, and in the recent days, after the Nico Williams deal collapsed, Rashford maintains his position. He knows that for Barcelona is important to be aware of his desire to go to Barça. That's not a secret. Rashford would love to go to Barça. So the message is very clear from Marcus Rashford. But at the same time, Barcelona, from what I'm hearing, still have to decide internally what they want to do for the new winger. So at the moment, Barcelona have not started a real negotiation with Manchester United. Barcelona registered this interest from Rashford, spoke to Marcus Rashford camp several times to be informed of the situation. And then Barcelona also started understanding the numbers of the deal from Manchester United. So they are aware of everything, but there is still no formal negotiation between Barça and Man United for Rashford, because Barça have to decide internally what they want to do with the winger. The dream is Luis Diaz, Rashford is dreaming of Barça and is available, so it's on Barça now to decide what they really want to do. On Manchester United, guys, it's also important to say that André Onana suffered an hamstring injury today, so he will be out for several weeks. For Manchester United, this probably means that he's not going to leave this summer. That was already complicated. Now probably this injury rules out any move in terms of exit for André Onana, despite some interest from Saudi. But I can tell you in the last weeks, Onana already started focusing on the new season with Manchester United, on doing his best for Man United, basically restart, now starting the new season with Ruben Amorim as coach. So he really wanted to focus on doing his best for Manchester United. So that's the situation for André Onana and his future. We wish him to return as soon as possible from his injury. And then, guys, don't forget, when you ask me questions on Javi Guerra and Manchester United and other players, that the topic, the main focus, the absolute desire for Manchester United remains Bryan Mbeumo. The contacts are still ongoing between United, Brentford, people involved in the deal. Mbeumo still wants to go to Manchester United, and the club maintain their confidence, their optimism to get the green light and sign Bryan Mbeumo in the next days. So still no breakthrough in this story as of tonight, but Manchester United keep working, keep negotiating, keep advancing to find the right structure for the deal. They are working on easy and difficult add-ons, trying to make Brentford happy with their final proposal. So Man United are on it. The Mbeumo deal is absolutely alive at this moment, as of this weekend, with Manchester United prepared to push again in negotiation and get Bryan Mbeumo in a crucial target for their summer transfer window. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, from Viktor Gyökeres to Bardghji, Bryan Mbeumo, André Onana, Nwaneri, and much more, including also Marcus Rashford. Guys, let me know your opinion here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon.